Do you care what people think of you? People's opinions of you, do you care?
Kind of, sort of, but I really just live my life like God's always watching. You know what I'm saying? I just live my life like somebody's always watching. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like everybody pick their nose. Is your character is what you're gonna do with that booger. Are you gonna eat it? You gonna throw it on the floor? You gonna wipe it under the table? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna get you a napkin and put it up? So I try to live my life like somebody watching. So when I dig my nose, I try to go wash my hands and shit and put it in a napkin.
Speaking of God, which you just mentioned, do you follow a religion?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't follow a religion, but I definitely believe in a higher power. I believe in a higher power, but a lot of things like a Bible is nothing more than the basic discretion before leaving earth. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came out with the Kolyon Bible. I got a lot of criticism behind that. But it's basic discretion before leaving earth. Like King James had his version. So I decided to have mine. You know what I'm saying? For the street niggas. At the same time, but I just believe in a higher power, and I know that I ain't just do this by myself. Some people call him Yahweh, Ben Yahweh, Allah, Yeshua, God, but it's all the same, man. I just pray to the higher power, man.
Growing up, were you raised into a religion?
Yes, I was definitely raised into a Christian family. My mom was a Christian. Never, always had to listen to Christian music, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got done. I'm a boy said, that's where I got that from. Listen to all the gospel, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just couldn't accept a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like all that turn the other cheek and love thy master. I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that inner me won't let me accept that. You know what I'm saying? So I just pray to the higher power. As long as I got a relationship with the higher power, because history, it ain't nothing but his story. You know what I'm saying? He'll understand me.
When you wouldn't let this, when your inner self wouldn't let, however way you just worded it, right? At what point in your life did that happen? Or what age or what grade did that happen when?
To be honest, I can't tell you.
Was it a turning point specifically, or was it just a natural progression over time?
Natural progression. It's like a lot of things I couldn't understand. Like I just couldn't believe. And I felt like it was written for us to be submissive to a certain kind. You know what I'm saying?
And when you were raised under Christianity as you grew up, was it a certain denomination of Christianity or just overall Christian, the religion?
Overall Christian. Baptist Church. Reverend Mathis. Pompano Beach, Florida.
Okay, so that is a certain denomination then. Baptist.
Oh, yeah. Baptist. Okay, I understand what you're saying. You know I'm a little slow. Yeah, Baptist Church.
That is under the Protestantism denomination, Baptist.
See, I don't know all that. See, that's too much.
Just, informing you. When it comes to caring about another person's opinion, though, we sidestep for a second, but when it comes to caring about another person's opinion, I know sometimes for people, it can be a health issue. A certain level of stress, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts when someone cares that much about another person's opinion of them. Have you ever faced any of these obstacles caring about another person's opinion of you, or no?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to contradict myself because I said no at first, but like when it comes to how you just worded it, like sometimes it takes me that's another reason why it takes me so long to drop music, because I be caring so much. Like if is this it? Is it? Now what they gonna think? They gonna say I fell off? Cause the Kolyon Bible was like I don't wanna peak. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people peak too early. Like I just like it's hard for me to drop music because I feel like my music gotta be the best. I don't want to say, man, okay, you had 2 songs. I want every time I drop, they gonna say that whole thing around. Like when I drop and say, what's your favorite track? It don't be the same song over and over. It's gonna be 3, 6, 9, 4, 14, 16, 13. Come give them at least 16 every time.
Are you a perfectionist?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I'm a crunch timer. Like I do this like last mixtape I did, you know what I'm saying? I did it in like a month.
We're talking about Rumors of War?
Rumors of War, I did it in like a month. Like all my mixtapes, I did them in like a month. But I promote them long and they think I'm working on them, but really I'm bullshitting. And to my friends, they be on me like, yeah. See, that's their thing. They know I'm a crunch timer. So what they try to do, all they try to do is say, give me a date. Give me a date. Because they know when I go on the gram and say this date, they know I got to stand on it. So I give them a date. I might be 30 days away and I got to do all those songs right there. But that's when I perform best under pressure.
So which obstacle was it that you faced caring so much about another person's opinion of you, health-wise? What is it, a level of stress? Was it anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts?
I think it'll go on to anxiety.
Self-diagnosed?
Huh?
Self-diagnosed?
Yeah.
A professional? You didn't see a professional and a professional diagnosed and said you got anxiety?
Nah, self-diagnosed.
And how long did that last for? That anxiety, that feeling there?
Until I release it. Until I finally get the courage to release it and get the feedback.
Is it something you still face today, anxiety?
Yeah, I definitely face anxiety.
Is that something that runs in your family?
I wouldn't know.
And when you faced that anxiety, how'd you cope with it? Alcohol, liquor, self-medication.
Yeah. Over the counter.
Now, sometimes medication can lead to an addiction. Are you addicted to liquor?
Great question.
Oh, man. I'm codepenient, I'm an addict. Damn. Fuck, man. Gotta get out this cup.
Looking back, thinking, dealing with anxiety with liquor, was that the right way to go about it?
Nah, but I suffer from what it is, post-traumatic stress syndrome.
PTSD?
PTSD, I suffer from that too.
You've been diagnosed by a professional with that, or is that
Nah,
self-diagnosed?
self-diagnosis, street diagnosis, it's facts. I've been shot 3 times on 3 different occasions and been shot at, seem like every time I go home, I'm getting shot at. I'm paranoid.
Should you see a professional about it? Do you want to see a professional about your PTSD?
I think we should. I think we should. And anxiety, a lot of black people should, but we don't get that kind of treatment. But all of us suffer from it.
Now, speaking about people's opinions of you, okay? Well, let me rephrase that. Speaking about people's opinions, not of you personally. Speaking about people's opinions and that topic there, are you familiar with the phrase, cancel culture? Have you heard of the phrase cancel culture?
Nah, never heard of it.
Okay, on dictionary.com, cancel culture refers to the popular practice of withdrawing support for public figures and companies after they have done or said something considered objectionable or offensive. So, on social media, for example, you may see a mob of comments, cancel this person, cancel this product, cancel this, cancel that.
How they canceling people.
Yes.
All right, what about it?
They're referring to that, they're referring to that as cancel culture. That's what they call it.
Oh, that's what it's called, okay.
What is your opinion of that?
They call it canceling the bitch around my way.
What is your opinion of cancel culture?
I really don't. I don't really have no opinion on it. But they ain't got nothing to do with me, to be honest. I ain't got no opinion on it.
You being a public figure, though, does that worry you at all? Is it something you ever think about? Being, excuse me, being canceled?
Nah, because I know, I think before I speak. Always, I think before I speak, because there's a lot of things that I can say that should have been said, but I take everybody in consideration. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody should take things they say into consideration before they say it. So I don't think I ever put myself in a situation to be counseled. Because even when it's dead ass right, but if I know they're not ready to hear it, I might not tell them.
So would you say you're strategic about what you say publicly?
Yeah, very strategic.
So if people ever see you say something publicly, they know it was planned, they know there was some sort of strategy to it. You're not just talking just to talk.
Nah, they gonna know I mean it. They gonna know I mean it.
That's never happened to you. You've never seen comments of people saying, cancel Coley P or something you've done, or...
Nah. I done heard them say negative things about they ain't never counsel me. Not on behalf of something that I said.
I remember in this conversation that previously when we were talking about a project you titled the Coley Bible, is that what you said?
Yeah, Coley Bible.
You got some people talking about that title there, that project there.
Yeah, they was talking about that was before the council came.
Cancel culture. That was before cancel culture.
Yeah, that came later. But I think if that was the trend back then, they probably would have been talking about canceling me. But you know, that went to trending, so everything a nigga don't tie their shoe right, they cancel them.